All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of
Gringo y Sazón.
Fine, I almost forgot the name.
Wow.
We're good. So today we're gonna go ahead and our next dish is gonna be carne asada. We're gonna go ahead and make this with a green marinade, which you'll see here in a second, and then we're gonna make a red taqueria style sauce to go on top, and then we'll top it with some onions, cilantro, and a few other things, and we'll make some homemade fresh corn tortillas and a side of rice and beans.
And then I will be making my lime blossom spritz, because who doesn't love a good spritz this summer? So yeah, it's disgustingly hot.
It's hot and sweaty and stanky.
So let's get started.
Yeah, so now we're going to get our marinade ready for the carne asada. So we're gonna go ahead and get a few of these peppers kind of chopped up here. I'm sorry, the tomatillos, excuse me, tomatillos.
Tomatillos.
The tomatillos, got a lime, actually 2 limes, sorry. A lemon.
My stomach is growling. All right.
I am very hungry as well. This is starting to smell pretty good too. About a half an onion, which I already got one chopped up here from earlier. And then we're gonna go ahead and put some of the apple cider vinegar in here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these. Well, first we're gonna wash these. So let's wash the tomatillos.
So what is technically the difference between tomatillos and green tomatoes?
That's actually a great question. I wish I had the answer to that.
ChatGPT. What is the answer to that question?
Oh, easy mix up. Tomatillos have that little papery husk, and they taste more tart and citrusy, right? Green tomatoes are just unripe red tomatoes. They're firmer, less juicy, and a bit more bitter. Tomatillos are the salsa verde stars. Green tomatoes, more for frying or pickling. Same color, totally different vibe.
Boop.
We were right. But yes, these do generally have a more citrus kind of flavor profile to it. And also the insides look pretty different. I don't know if you can zoom in or not. But usually the flesh of a tomato has a lot more water content, etc. This has more of a like a white flesh inside.
More fleshy.
It's more fleshy. It's a little more firm. A lot less water content, I would say.
Okay, what else goes in there?
We need to squeeze these 2 limes and this 1 lemon into there.
For this episode, we are going to be making the steak outside over open fire, which Gary is super excited about. So this is going in here, right, directly?
Yes, correct.
And we have been dying to get you guys outside because we've been working diligently out there. When we bought this house, one of the things we wanted to do was have a pretty epic area outside to host with. And part of that was having an outdoor kitchen area where we can have people gather and eat and just have a good time. So today you guys will get a sneak peek of that space.
I'm looking forward to finally getting out to my favorite place in the house. How much garlic do you want? Let's go 3 or 4.
5.
Let's go 5. Well, let's go 3 because I am going to add a little bit of this Maggi seasoning too. But I'm gonna say something.
The more garlic, the better.
Yeah. And in a traditional, so carne asada in general, of course it's a dish, but it's also very similar to what the Argentinians call the asado, right? So the asado is the whole event, right? It's an open fire cook.
And I come to squeeze!
Everybody comes over, you pop open a few bottles of wine, everybody hangs out by the grill, and as the food comes off, everybody's just having a good time.
Lemon is too big for this. Go on.
Fair. So in Mexico, carne asada is not just a dish, it's actually the event as well. It's the whole cookout, if you will. So if you ever hear that, you might be getting invited over to for a longer time at someone else's house.
We love like a few day old cookout.
Yeah.
I mean, in our household, I feel like we host. The cameraman can also confirm, but we host, I would say 90% of the time here. Yeah. If it's not because we have people at our pool, we're hosting outside, or we're cooking dinner, we have people coming here. But that's kind of where our heart is, and which is why we started this whole thing, is we love bringing you into our home and hosting and feeding and sharing stories and just having a good time. But yeah, I think that's the beautiful thing about Latin culture is we love spending time with each other and feeding each other and having, just sharing memories, I guess.
Yeah, and for me, just cooking over open fire. It's just something kind of primitive about it. I kind of finally get to relax a little bit when I'm out there. It's just a good time. So normally with a carne asada marinade, you know, you're generally looking at just the citrus a lot of times. Oh, and we actually need one orange there as well.
Sure.
But usually you're looking at a lot of citrus and maybe a little bit of vinegar, and that's about it. We're adding the tomatillos, and we're actually going to be adding some W sauce as well, just for a little bit of depth to this. W sauce, not just Worcester.
Oh, that's
but W sauce. So right now I'm going to add a half a cup. That was grapefruit, wasn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, it's the little guys. We only got
That
the
was
cup.
not what I wanted.
Sorry, so we're going to add a half a cup here of the apple cider vinegar.
So a whole orange?
Yeah, whole quarter cup of W sauce. And we're basically making this more of a, we're kind of out of just traditional Mexico carne asada flavors. We're starting to hit that northern Mexico, Tex-Mex kind of, backyard barbecue, kind of flavors, right? And here we like layers of flavor, right? We like to stay as traditional as possible to recipes, but we like to add our own twist to things. So in this case, the tomatillos are a twist, the W sauce is a little bit of...
All that working out is paying off. Look at that.
My enemies.
Add the W sauce.
Now, is that the cilantro?
This is the cilantro.
Did you triple wash?
I did. I rinsed the heck out of it today.
So I don't know if you guys are following the news right now.
Cases of diarrhea are rising.
Diarrhea, weeks of diarrhea.
Explosive diarrhea outbreak.
Explosive diarrhea is now spreading across the United States.
We live in North Carolina. Apparently we're leading with cases of the doo-doo disease.
The doo-doo virus.
The doo-doo virus that are catching.
We'll call it that.
So triple wash everything. Just be careful with your greens right now. We're living in scary times. Triple wash your cilantro.
And with this as well, it will be cooked with the steak.
Yeah.
So we actually have another flap steak in the fridge already marinated. I just wanted to show you guys how to make this. But this will be cooked over open fire as well. So we're probably not going to top with cilantro today, but we'll kind of see where it takes us.
I'll take the risk. I
Yeah,
still go to
it's
Taco
delicious.
Bell.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
matter.
delicious.
They could be like, you know what, Taco Bell,
We watched-
I'm still gonna eat my cheesy ready to crunch.
We did wash the heck out of this though today. So
So is this it for that?
no, we need one more thing. It was, I'm sorry, we got the cilantro. Oh, the Maggi seasoning. That's what I was wondering.
Salt?
So this is gonna be our salt for now. And then we'll kind of taste it. And then, again, it's gonna marinate in this, but we can always add salt later.
Now blend.
Yep, we can blend it.
Alright.
It doesn't have to be smooth. And then we kind of want it chunky.
Okay. That's fine.
It's gonna put a layer of the marinade down, and we're gonna go ahead and put the beef directly into it. So this is kind of a large piece.
You can cut it.
Yeah, I should probably cut this first. Let's do that.
Vanna White.
Thank you. Appreciate it. When we cut this, we just want to make sure that we try to get as even cooking as we can, or cook as evenly as we can.
Marinated evenly.
And marinated evenly, etc. So
Everything gets a little
Yep.
something, something.
And with carne asada in general, there's a lot of different cuts of beef that people like to use. You can use the inside skirt, outside skirt. Technically, traditionally in Mexico anyway, it's usually inside skirt or outside skirt. But you can use flap, flank, whatever you have. This one in our case is a flap steak, so it has pretty good marbling all the way through. We will be taking these upwards of medium well to well. There's enough marbling in here. There's enough fat with the marinade to keep everything juicy as we go. But we do want to break down some of those fibers because these cuts of beef are a little more tough than say like a New York strip or a filet or a ribeye. So put this in.
And how many hours do you want to let this marinate for?
Yeah, so you really don't want this to go too much further than about 4 to 6 hours, give or take. I would not do this overnight because of the amount of acid in these, and there's some enzymes in the limes and the lemons and the oranges. It'll start to break down the meat, and then you get a weird texture with the beef. So we don't want to do this for too long.
We don't want weird beef.
No, we don't want it to be weird.
So now what we would typically do is we would cover this and we would put this in the fridge, right?
Yep, put it in the fridge for about 3 or 4 hours, and I've already got one over here. So we're gonna let that be. And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and start on our salsa roja. So what we need to do right now is we actually need to blister these. So we're gonna go ahead and get a pot going over here on high. But what we wanna do is we wanna take these tomatoes. So what you want is about 4 Roma tomatoes, half an onion, a couple cloves of garlic. I've got 2 habaneros here along with a red jalapeno. I've got a poblano from our friend's garden.
Alex,
actually, most of these are
shout
from our
out to
garden.
her because she's been giving me all of the garden goods. She's like my little garden fairy. She's been growing jalapenos, cucumbers, zucchini. She's bringing stuff in every week, so bless her.
It's been great.
Shout out to you because you are the best. Yeah. Okay.
And then these tomatoes actually came from our garden, so they're very similar to Aroma. I can't remember which breed they were, but it's a similar texture. So since these are a little smaller, we'll go ahead and kind of guesstimate what's about four Roma tomatoes. Again, we don't have to be exact, but yeah. So let me get these in the pot so we can get them blackened a little bit. Well, yeah, we are going to cut the tops off these too. So this is not an issue. This is just because with the heavy rain, I was reading somewhere, the skin doesn't. You can put it if you want. That's fine.
The skin what?
The skin doesn't. So the tomato grows faster than the skin can kind of keep up with to kind of keep the same consistency. So that's why you see the ring on the top like that.
The more you know.
I had to Google it, so I'm like, is this okay? But it was fine apparently.
This is why it's good to have long nails.
It's trash.
It smells good.
It does smell good in here. God. Just a little bit extra flavor.
Yep.
The habanero too will give us a little bit of the fruitiness. It's actually a very fruity tasting pepper. It's hot, but a little more acidity as well. Or kind of a citrus vibe, I guess. I guess not acid, but citrus. All right.
All right, so is this going in here?
Yes, so these will go in. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the stems off everything.
I got nails.
Sorry, everything's kind of in the way.
The nails.
My bad.
They're always the best ones. The sticky ones always fall off.
Yeah, we don't want nails that fall off.
The girly pops don't.
The girly pops.
Girly
don't want
pops
that.
do not want that.
Okay, I'm just taking the tops off of these just to make sure that stem isn't in there. Now for this.
Do we add, is this the chipotle
So
pepper?
we're gonna add, yeah, we're gonna add one of those in there. One of
A
those
whole
adobos.
can?
No.
Like a tablespoon.
Chorro for another reason.
Chorro.
No, we don't want to do that. So we only want one of those out of there probably.
With a little bit of sauce.
And we're gonna put some lime juice in there as well.
I feel like I'm always given the contraption jobs, like slap chop or squeeze.
You get to use the chop. Okay, we can add a little bit of salt as well.
A little bit of salt.
And some oregano and some cream.
How much oregano are we thinking?
About a teaspoon, maybe. Yeah, we can blend around medium and we'll kind of see where it lands. And we want this to be really smooth. We're gonna add a little bit of oil in here now.
Are we gonna try it after that?
All right, so now we're gonna taste for flavoring, heat. If we need to bring that heat down, we have options. We can add limes or lemon to it, a little bit of acid. We can even add sugar if we have to. Oh yeah, it's got some kick. It tastes good though. What do you think of the flavor?
It's good.
It's really good. If we need some more citrus, we will add some lime. It's actually, this isn't even as hot
That's
as
actually delicious. It is very good.
Very good.
We need more salt.
salt. And let's add another lime for acid.
Yeah.
You can also do rice wine vinegar. We can actually add some vinegar to it too if you want to do that instead. But that tastes pretty good as is. All right, so we'll set that aside. I'll get that into a squeeze bottle. And then we'll go ahead and clean up here and then we'll get ready to make the corn tortillas.
So we're going to make our tortillas from scratch, maseca. You do 2 cups of this and then 1.5 cups of warm water. And you can play around with it just so you can get the consistency and the texture that you want. So we're gonna have her pour this in once I get the masa.
You have to have the exact right texture that you want. You can have it like however texture you want, like Yeah.
the right texture you want. So right now we got 2 cups of the masa inside of the bowl. So we've got that, and then I'm gonna have you pour the warm water. And then I'm gonna use my gloved hand. I might need you to add more water depending on how this goes. So let's just wait and see. So you're gonna add more warm water in there. Mixing this until we get that consistency.
I'm gonna help you with the slap chop.
Okay. Slap chop. The last time you were on, you told us that your favorite restaurant was what?
Mezcalitos.
Mezcalitos. Is it still Mezcalitos, or do you have a new favorite one?
Oh, there's also a place called Ugly Fish. They have the best.
Tell me more.
They have the best sushi. I don't know why it's named that, but like the sushi is really good.
It is very good.
The California roll. Yeah.
California roll.
Yeah.
And what about it? Was it really good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was delicious.
So we got about.
Can I use my
That's
hands?
like the consistency that we want. We're gonna just like let this sit for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we gonna put it over there on the table?
We're gonna start making little tortillas out of this. So
Can I do the tortillas?
that's how it's looking. And then we're gonna measure each one out and put them on the pan to make hot tortillas. Do you want to tell the story of what happened, Ellie? Since you like to tell everybody.
It's funny though.
Okay.
It's funny but sad.
It's
So
okay.
my grandma's dog,
R.I.P. But go ahead.
but she was in the car with her dog, and she had this tortilla maker in the car, and the tortilla maker fell on the dog's hand
And broke her little paw. So imagine literally like a chihuahua, and then finding out that the chihuahua's leg broke because of a tortilla maker. It's crazy. You can't make that stuff. You want roughly about 30 grams, and you want them to be consistently the same size. So like 30 grams per, that's 55, too big.
too big.
That's 43, too big.
What
This
else?
is where you put elevator music on, because this is just one of those things that's gonna take forever.
Can I do it?
Yep. So you're gonna put this, and then you're gonna put the top. Ooh, careful with your finger. Yep. And now you're gonna squeeze this. Squeeze it down.
I need to stand.
There you go. Now let's check how this looks.
For a minute, It broke.
Fail. Oh no.
Another try now.
Oh no, it's sticking to the paper.
No!
There we go.
Mom.
Too thick. Okay, that one's cooking beautifully. So when you know it's ready to kind of flip over, kind of like a pancake, you start noticing the edges harden. And that's kind of when you know. But
you want these to stay soft though, so.
yeah, not like a tostada. This is malleable, but we want them a little. All right. Welcome to another episode of Girly Pop Cocktail Hour, because you know this is the most important part of this episode is the cocktail. We are going to make a lime blossom spritz. I am obsessed right now this summer with Aperol spritz, Hugo spritz. This is like Hugo spritz little boozy sister. So let's get started. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of Blanco tequila, and we're just gonna add this right into our glass, okay? So 1 ounce, all the way to the top here. If you wanna do a little extra, nobody's gonna judge you. So you're gonna do 1 ounce, and then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of Saint Germain. Maybe a little bit extra, put that in there. And then we're gonna do 3 ounces of Prosecco. Now, this I think is like just about 2, so we're gonna add, this is gonna just go over. You know what, like we said, sometimes you just have to measure with your heart. That feels right. And then we're going to do 2 lime wheels. Oh, you can also kind of like squeeze this in. Want that lime in there, and we're gonna add some fresh mint. Just throw that in there. We're gonna add the mint in there. We're gonna mix it a little bit around. And then we're gonna top it off with 2 ounces of sparkling water. If you want, you can definitely add a little bit of simple syrup to this if you just want a little hint more sweetness. This is just perfectly refreshing, not too sweet. You can taste the alcohol. Oh, let's see, it's perfect. Enjoy. Cheers.
All right, so we're back. We've got the meat marinated. So I marinated this one this morning. It's been about 5, maybe 6 hours now, but we're still good. The texture should be fine, but we're gonna go ahead and take this out, dry it off a little bit, and then we're gonna head downstairs to the grill. We got the charcoal already lit, the grill's hot, and we'll get this thing cooked. All right, we'll go ahead and put this right over the coals. And let it start cooking away. Ways to go, but that's fine. This one's almost done, actually. All right, so now we just came back on inside from finishing our flap steak right here. We're just gonna go ahead and chop this up into small pieces so we can start plating up our tacos. So we're gonna just kind of cut it against the grain, as oh yeah, definitely. As we mentioned before. So we're gonna cut against the grain first, and then we'll just kind of cube it up a little bit, and then it'll fit our tacos nicely. Just gonna cut like this, and then we'll cut the opposite direction right here. And Jessica, would you like to try a little bit? Go ahead, try. Try. Pretty good. Just need a little bit of salt. So I didn't add a lot of salt to the marinade because I don't like over salting things right away. You can always add more. You can't really remove. So I think we're good. So we're gonna go ahead, put these in our tacos like this.
Our triple washed cilantro.
Been more than triple washed. It was drowned.
And then we're gonna do the sauce. So you do the honors.
Yep, got the sauce. So we're gonna shake this up a little bit.
It's too spicy for me.
We'll get you a different one.
Dad, it's too spicy.
And then we're gonna put black beans and rice on this plate as well. All right, so we have all of our food plated here. We have the carne asada tacos that are topped with, as you can see, mine has just come into the play. It has onions. We topped it with a little queso fresco, or what was it? Cotija cheese. Cilantro on top, and then the spicy sauce that we made on top of that. You've seen plenty of episodes, I'm sure. We've made beans and rice before, so that's what we paired it with. We've got my spritz that we made earlier. We've got a special little taco here for Ellie so that she doesn't have any spice on hers. And Gary is drinking Prosecco today just to pair nicely with the rest of the meal. Today, I wanted to dedicate this episode to my late cousin, Rebequita. The reason why we love Costa Rica so much is because of the people that live there. And she was a very special person, and I wanted to dedicate this episode to her today. So, cheers. May you love your family deeply and enjoy.